Hello friends, Intuitive Rene here, and I'm just bringing you a spur of the moment reading. I received some new charms this morning, some new charms that came in and I have been playing. I have put together a collection of these gorgeous little charms. These charms are quite tiny, they are quite little, and they are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I've put together a collection that I want to work with. So I'm going to keep this gold collection separate to my silver collection because they are different sizes and different materials, and yeah, I'm going to do us a quick little spur of the moment reading based on these charms, and using these charms and using my Lenormand casting sheet that I have created. And this is the question that we're asking today: what is the outlook for the rest of the week? So the day of recording this is Wednesday, so what is the outlook for the rest of the week? That is the question that we are asking. Right, so I'll put the question there. I know you probably can't see it if I do that. Actually, let's do it like that. It's still in shot, you can still see it. I'm going to drop a couple of charms, and let's see, friends, what is the outlook for the rest of the week? Giving the charms just a little bit of a shuffle and a move around. Like I say, there are so many in here. They are tiny. There are plenty of them, so I'm just going to grab a very few and drop. Right, let's have a look and see that what we have. So I have got a turtle that has landed on the sun. I have got, I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, look at that. It's a little ghost. Look at that. Isn't that the cutest thing? Isn't that just the cutest thing? Let me get my nails out the way. A little ghost that landed on the clover. Here by the little boy, we have a parrot. By the mouse, we have got a cocktail. I think it's a cocktail anyway. A little cocktail by the mouse. We have got a heart with infinity sign by paths. And, oh, you can't see, but just off over here, we have a little elephant that has popped up there. So now we have all of the charms. I'm actually going to zoom in so that you can see them a bit better. So give me a second while I adjust the camera. Right, I have adjusted the camera ever so slightly. I've just zoomed in so that you can see the charms quite clearly. And what I didn't notice, and I haven't moved it yet, but just off the sheet over there is another charm that has landed, and I want to show you what charm it is. It is the charm of Taurus. So it's got the word Taurus on that side, and it's got the Taurus symbol over there. So this may be relevant to all Tauruses. It may be relevant that there is somebody who is a Taurus that may come into it, but Taurus is obviously coming into this in some way. I am not a Taurus. You may not be a Taurus. You may very well be a Taurus, but there is a Taurus connection. I am going to say to you that Taurus energy is, you know, very headstrong and very, very assertive and very powerful and very domineering and very, very strong. Okay, so it may be that that is the energy for the balance of the week, because remember the question, what is the outlook for the rest of the week? So we've got a turtle by our sun, and the turtle to me is about you know, the turtle obviously swims underwater. The sun is obviously above water, but it is about bringing that balance. The turtle is very comfortable on land because that's where it lays its eggs, that's where it puts its babies down, but then it does go into the water for swimming and for food and for all those kind of things. The sun is about life force. The sun is about happiness, joy, and success. And we do have beautiful weather, especially here where I am in KZN, in South Africa, East Coast, we have beautiful weather at the moment. So maybe it's telling us to make sure that we are taking advantage and enjoying the best of both worlds, enjoying the nighttime, the daytime, the sun time, you know, and not just hibernating all the time. It is a case of making sure that we are taking advantage of everything that's going on around us. By our little boy over here, so the little boy that we have over there actually represents child, and child is about new, it's about innocent, it's about, you know, not really having wisdom and understanding, but having the enthusiasm and excitement about life. And next to the little child, we have a little parrot. And what do parrots do? Parrots repeat everything. So if you want to make sure that there is understanding, if you want to make sure that there's no miscommunications in whatever's happening for the rest of this week, make sure that you are repeating everything back. So if there's an instruction given, or if somebody says something, if you want to confirm understanding, make sure that you are repeating it back, because there is this little bit of naivety, there is this little bit of innocence that could come through and could actually topple the situation a little bit. So make sure that you are speaking clearly, make sure that you are speaking openly, and make sure that we're not hiding anything. Repeat back everything to guarantee understanding and communication. We have the little ghost. Now, to me, the ghost is spirit. Spirit is ghost, okay? And it's about spirit communications. Now, I know we are, at the time of recording this video, we're a couple of days, actually, it's more than a couple of days, but we are just on the other side of Halloween. And, you know, the veil is very thin. And at the moment, never mind just Halloween, but at this time, I'm noticing that the veil between us and spirit world is getting thinner and thinner, because spirit are coming through stronger and stronger to help us all navigate life, to help us all, you know, take advantage of the situations we have, and to make the changes that we need to. So the fact that we've got the 4-leaf clover, and the clover in this particular case is about good fortune, it is about positive. So there's definitely spirit acknowledging and confirming that they see the work that we're doing, they see what we're putting through, and they just want to acknowledge that they are with us, helping and guiding us through everything that we're doing. So here we have what I thought was a little cocktail. To me, that's what this little charm is. It's like a little cocktail drink, and it's got a little straw coming out of it, but we've got it landing on mice. So when we look at mice is about things that are eating away at you, things that are degrading, things that are losing or disappearing over time. You know, what does a mouse do? If you've got a mouse in your kitchen, it takes you a long time before you even notice, because it makes a little hole, and then it slowly but surely takes from your food, from your pantry, from your whatever. And sometimes it's a while before you actually notice it. And we've got what I thought was a cocktail. So I think the outlook for the rest of the week is just to watch alcohol consumption, because even though you're only having one drink, and even though it may only be one drink at a time, and even though it may only be one drink once a day, it is something that is causing a little bit of challenge, a little bit of problems for you over a period of time. So if you are the kind of person who likes to go home at the end of the day and enjoy a glass of wine, this is basically saying to you, the outlook for this week is that could actually bring a little bit of negative into your space, a little bit of negative into your life, so do watch out for that. Choices. Now, this is an interesting one, okay, because we've got this heart with the infinity symbol sort of, you know, through it. And when we look at our choices, when we look at our options that we have, it's basically saying to you that you've got to make a decision between that which you desire now or that which you desire tomorrow, because that's what I get with this particular symbol. The symbol is the heart. The heart is love. The heart is emotion. But then the infinity is talking about longevity. It's talking about future. It's talking about in the long term. So you've got the heart, which is your needs, wants, and desires now, but then you've got the infinity, which is talking about your needs, wants, and desires in the future. And the fact that they've landed here on path, is what I call it, path, is basically saying to you that, you know, you're at a crossroads. You've got to make a decision as to which way you're going to go. So the outlook for the rest of this week is to be very much aware of not only what you're doing this week, but what you're doing in the future. What are your long-term goals? What are your long-term aspirations? And I am going to say it's with regards to your physical, okay? With regards to your human, with regards to your actual body, your actual self. What are your goals? What are your plans? What are the things that are relevant to you? And make sure that you are following your heart, and make sure that you're also thinking about the long-term effects of it, because this is the week to change tracks. This is the week to make any adjustments if adjustments are necessary. And then our final one that we had was this little elephant that it landed outside of the circle. It landed off the chart. And to me, elephants are about, again, it's longevity. They have such long memories. You know, they remember things. They're also, as big as they are, they're petrified of tiny little mouse and things like that. But to me, the elephant represents strength. It represents courage. It represents, you know, standing firm in the face of adversity. And I do think this is Spirit saying to us that, you know, as much as we are focusing on communication and spirit connections and having balance between, you know, enjoying the sunlight and enjoying the sunshine, understanding balance with, you know, how much alcohol to consume on a daily basis and decisions and choices, we also need to be thinking about the long term, because everything that you do every single day has an impact on your tomorrow, your next week, your next month, etc. And I do think the little elephant has come through here to remind us of that, and for us to also to take nothing for granted. So we mustn't take anything for granted. We must stay fixed. We must stay confident. We must stay secure in everything that we do, and understanding that everything that we do affects us in the the long term. So friends, I do hope that you enjoyed my short little spur of the moment reading. I hope it's relevant to you. And like I said, this is using my new charms that I have got in. They are absolutely gorgeous. I'm loving all the colors, loving all the bling, loving all the nunus and everything that is in here. Charm readings are something that I do offer. If I've been doing coffee bean readings for a while, but charm readings work exactly the same way. If you have got a single question and you would like one question answered, I can do it with coffee beans on the same casting sheet, or I can do it on my charms. Send me a message and I will gladly help you out with that. Sending you all much love and many blessings.